Hi, I haven't made a video in a while, but today I wanted to give an update on my IUD situation. So I actually got the IUD removed about a week and a half ago, and so I want to explain my reasoning for why I got it removed, as well as what I'm doing now moving forward. By the way, quick channel update. I've been working on a bit of a rebrand and channel rename, so you'll see some changes over the next couple of weeks. So a couple of weeks before I got the IUD out, I started getting cramping again, and then I started spotting. And that was kind of the final straw for me with that. I'd had cramps on and off throughout the 9 months that I had the IUD, and I was basically thinking, like, if I'm gonna start bleeding again, what's the point of keeping it as opposed to being on the pill and knowing that I'm at least going to have a regular period and not any of these other really annoying symptoms that I was getting with the IUD. If you saw my last update about this, you heard about my acne story, and I began experiencing really bad acne, worse than I ever had as a teenager, and that's been really frustrating because my skin has never been as bad as it has been over the past several months. So that was another factor leading to my decision to get it taken out and to go back on the pill. So this whole process with having the IUD has been challenging at points, especially when I'm dealing with things that I didn't deal with prior to having it. I think birth control pills are much better for my body in particular because I'm very regular on it and I'm not experiencing acne, and I do obviously get cramps and get my period on the pill, but at least I know when it's going to happen every time, and it's just something that I can be mentally prepared for. So essentially, I don't feel that the IUD was right for my body, and I gave myself plenty of time to come to that decision and to make the decision to go back on the pill. I went back to the OBGYN to get it removed, and it was a very quick and easy process. First, we discussed what pill I was going to go on. I was on one that causes higher risk of blood clots before, so I wanted to avoid that, so she prescribed me a new one, and so far it's been fine. So the actual removal process took literally like 3 seconds, and it didn't hurt nearly as badly as the insertion process, which if you watched my first video about this, you will know was extremely painful. I was nervous about getting it removed. The feeling was a lot more like getting a pap smear than getting the IUD inserted in, so I was immediately relieved. I felt a lot less uncomfortable and was definitely happy with that decision. My acne is actually already starting to clear up, which I'm also relieved by. Obviously, I'm gonna have some scarring, so I am working on a bit of a new skincare routine to fix that, but I am definitely pleased with the decision to get it removed, and I just think that this has not been the right birth control for my body type. Obviously, everyone is going to be different. You might love the IUD. It's better for women that have had children for that insertion process, and it's better if you just have a larger uterus. So for me, it just wasn't the right fit, and I know that the pill is fine for me, and I am good about taking it every day, so that's all well and good. So I think I made the right decision, and I hope that you make the best decision for your body too. Leave a comment if you have any questions about this whole experience, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye. And in addition to my IUD update, I wanted to film a Sephora haul, which is something I never do, but I thought would be fun since I was talking about my skin and how I'm trying to now counteract the acne and acne scars that I got when I had the IUD. So I just purchased a bunch of skincare and a few makeup things during the VIB or Beauty Insider Appreciation discount event. So I have my bag right here, and I just wanted to show you guys what I'm getting and what I'm hoping will help my skin. And I can always provide an update on whether these products were helpful or not. So let's unbag this stuff. Okay, so I repurchased this cleanser that I've been using on and off for a couple of years. It's the Murad Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser. It has 1.5% salicylic acid, so it helps to resurface the skin and deal with any acne. So this is a cleanser that I use about once a day. This is the one that I keep in the shower versus the one I use at night. And they actually just repackaged this because it used to be a clear bottle. This one actually looks a little bit nicer, so that's what it looks like. And then another cleanser, this is the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. I've also used this on and off for years. I used to work at Sephora, so I used to get some free gratis products as well as a good discount, and I definitely miss that about working there. This is a cleanser that I think I had gotten in gratis when I worked there, and then I've been repurchasing it on and off ever since because it is kind of pricey, but I also think it's worth it. I've tried other oil cleansers and they're just not anywhere near as good as this one. So when the discount comes out, I especially like to make sure to pick this one up. So when I'm removing my makeup at night, I use this. I use about 2 pumps all over my face. It just melts the makeup off, and then I use a reusable cleansing towel like the makeup eraser or one of the knockoff brands, and I'll use that dampened to remove all of that, and then I go in with a basic gel cleanser. Now this one I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to buy this since I've been dealing with the acne, and it retails for $90, which is a lot for me for a serum, so I've been putting off purchasing this, but since the sale came around, I figured I should treat my skin since I'm trying to basically recover it. So this is from the brand Drunk Elephant, and I haven't tried anything from them before, but I've read a lot of really good reviews on this product. It is the Tlc Framm Boost, I don't know what that is, glycolic night serum, and it has a 12% AHA BHA blend, so it is basically a chemical exfoliant. So it's taking a bunch of different acids and it's resurfacing the skin, getting off the dead skin, and helping with the dark spots and acne scars, I should say. It has like glycolic acid, salicylic, lactic, and citric acid, so those are all going to be really good for that. So it comes in like a little pump like this, and you twist it up and then pump it out. So I'm going to be using this at night. This is meant to be used at night because you don't want to use all of those kind of harsh acids during the daytime. I'm excited to start using this, and I will report back on whether this helps my skin or not. And the last skincare thing that I got was the Sunday Riley Tidal Brittany Enzyme Water Cream. This is a moisturizer that I've used 2 other times. I used it when my skin was at its very best ever, probably around last summer, and I have one right now that I am almost out of, so I had to repurchase and restock on this. Again, it's more expensive than I want to spend on a moisturizer. I think it's $58. But it feels amazing. It's the best moisturizer that I've ever found for my skin in particular. So to me, it's worth it when I can afford it. It looks like this, and it's a gel cream, so it looks very water-like. I'll show you what the actual product is like. So it's very like jelly and watery, you know. But it's good for my combination skin because I do get dry at times, and I also do produce oil throughout the day. I repurchased the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I used a whole bottle of this and really enjoyed it, and I've been missing it, so that's when I know that it's a foundation I want to keep using. I have probably way too many foundations, and I should probably go through and get rid of some again, but this is one that I wanted to make sure I repurchased because I enjoyed it so much. So I am in the shade Snow in this. I know they just released some new colors, and I swatched the 2 lighter ones in Snow, and they actually seemed a little bit too light and one was a little too pinky. So I'm going to stick with this shade, and it looks like this, and I love this foundation. I also purchased a new beauty blender because you go through those periodically. I use them every day, but I like to keep a couple on rotation and then throw them out when they start looking really worn down, which can be after like 2 years of use. They don't fall apart right away usually, which is great. I also bought a mini version of the Kate Somerville Exfolicate. I should have included this in the skincare section of this, but this is another product that I used a lot when I worked at Sephora and had free or less expensive access to it, and it really did wonders for my skin, so I'm excited to use this here and there. It's not something you want to use every day, maybe once or twice a week, and it's another chemical exfoliant. It has a little bit of like a physical exfoliant too. So you use it, once or twice a week, apply a thin even layer to clean wet face, massaging in a circular motion for 30 seconds, then you leave it on for up to 2 minutes, and that's when those acids kind of eat at your skin, and then you rinse it and your skin just feels so fresh and amazing. So I love this. If you deal with problematic skin, highly recommend it, even in the mini version, because that makes it more affordable. And then I just picked up 2 lip products. The Fresh Sugar Petal lip treatment. I always used to love using these products when I just wanted like a little something on my lips and some hydration, and I've been moving more toward glosses and more hydrating lipsticks lately, so I thought this would be a good one to have on hand just to give me a little bit of color and some hydration when I don't want like a full-on bold lipstick. And then on the opposite end of that spectrum, I got the Kat Von D Everlasting Lipstick in Lolita 2. I had this a while ago and I must have lost it. I can't seem to find it, and I have been missing this color too, so that was my signal to go pick it up again. So it's this really cool burnt orange color, and I think it really complements my skin tone, and it's perfect for fall when everything is like pumpkin spice colored, and this is that perfect shade. So I'm glad that I have this again. Yeah, so that was all of my purchases from the Sephora VIB sale, and let me know if you got anything cool to try for your skin or some new makeup, and I hope that was helpful, and I will report back on how those things help my skin, either in a video or maybe like an Instagram story or something, and I'll see you in my next video.